Welcome to the Fitness Competitor's Guide. In this video, we'll be going over the one-arm push-up. There are two ways to perform the one-arm push-up. One is with a wider arm position. The other way is with a narrower position that will put it more in your tricep. So in the wide way, it'll look a little like this. And then with the narrow way, you can bring your elbow in instead. The first drill that we're going to do to work on our one-arm push-up is just a negative. So as you can see, when I did that one-arm push-up, or the negative, I never let myself just fall to the ground. The whole time I was resisting the pull of gravity. When you're first starting out, you can try it like that. It will probably be quite difficult, but eventually it'll build up the strength to be able to control it all the way down. Don't forget to practice both sides. The next drill we'll be doing is a resistance band assisted one-arm push-up. So find some kind of pull-up bar or something that you can loop the band through with the resistance band, of course. Put the resistance band at about your hips. Get into your push-up position and start doing your push-ups. If you don't have something to put the band over, you can always ask a friend to hook the band around your hips like this. Get into your push-up position and they can help pull you up a little bit as you come up. There are ways that you can modify the one-arm push-up so that you're putting more weight into your legs and less into your arms. So the first thing that you can try doing is to twist your hips. So a normal one-arm push-up might be like this, where your hips are parallel to the ground, but if you twist them a little bit, you can now hinge at your hip a little bit so that there's less weight going into your arm. It's kind of like doing a normal modified push-up, right? So I can go like this. And I'm bending a little at my hips instead of going down perfectly flat. So it's very similar to, say, doing a push-up in this manner. A push-up in this manner, where you're not really putting all of your weight into your hands. Another modification you can do is to split your legs wider. This will put a lot more weight into your legs and a little significantly less into your arms. So the wider the split, then the easier it becomes. So first, I'm getting to my push-up position. I'm twisting my hips, and now I'm bringing my front leg, or leg that's opposite to the arm, that's down all the way up, and I'm doing a push-up. As this gets easier, you can start bringing the leg a little further back. And a little further back. And even reduce the twist a little bit. And that'll be another way to build up strength in your one-arm push-up. Now let's talk about doing the one-arm push-up in your routine. Doing a full one-arm push-up is pretty exhausting, and most judges aren't going to notice or give you extra kudos essentially for doing a legit one-arm push-up. So I do recommend maybe putting a little bit of a hip twist, splitting your leg a little bit in your routine to make it easier and to conserve energy. But when you're doing that, you do want to be careful about how you angle yourself so that it's not so obvious that you're like really cheating your one arm push-up, right? So if I were to do a super wide split and go like this, it's pretty obvious that it's not that hard of a move. However, if I go just slightly wider and re-angle myself a little bit, such as like this way, it's a bit harder to tell that I have a split, like a pretty wide split in my leg, but it still looks very good and pretty legit. Another thing you can do to make the one arm push-up easier is to bounce a little bit with your feet on your way back up. Use that to help build up more momentum and power. You can go a lot faster. So let me show you what that looks like from this angle. So as you can see from there, I was pressing with my feet a little bit as I was coming up to help make it easier to come up and bounce up. No matter what push-up you're doing, always try to do the full movement. So go down as low as you can, think chest to ground, or sometimes in my case, I'll actually think more like thigh to ground. By doing the full range of motion, it will make the push-up look a lot stronger, right? So, because if you see any person doing a normal push-up like this, right, you can tell like, okay, they don't have the strength to go all the way down. Versus going all the way down for their chest to ground, that looks a lot stronger. So same thing applies to a one arm push-up. Going like this, or even with the hinge, some people can tell it doesn't look as good, especially if someone else comes in doing a full push-up. They'll get essentially more points, or that'll look like a better push-up to the judges.
I totally misspoke there. I just meant to say that all things equal other than the push-up, if person A does their push-up with only goes halfway, and person B does their push-up doing the full range of motion, then person B will probably be placed higher.
So that's it for the one arm push-up. I hope you found those drills and cheats useful. Leave a comment below if there are any other skills you'd like me to go over. And if you just found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you all later. Bye.